Hello YouTube, this is Iffleton, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops game. Uh, this is Team Deathmatch on Summit, and I do pretty good during this game. This is one of my favorite maps, only because it is well balanced defensively and offensively. Today I'll be using the AK-74U with grip. Uh, I love this gun. I loved it when they had it in Call of Duty 4, and I'm glad they brought it back now. The reason why I use grip is because sometimes when you hip fire and when you aim down the sights, it sometimes tends to go up. And when you have grip on it, it tends not to go up as much as it would without it. This is the first spot in this video I'd like to show you is the computer spot. This spot is very defended by the computers, and the only flaw is that one right there, where people can actually come through sides. But if you do have good teammates, then they will actually defend for you, unlike mine. The perks I'm using are Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon. No, Ninja. I took Ninja and Ghost off this gun because this is not a silenced gun. This is not a silencer gun. So this gun, you don't really want to put a silencer on it. I mean, it is good with a silencer on it, don't get me wrong, but to me it just doesn't seem like the silencer type. And since I am an aggressive player, I don't really tend to actually use it with a silencer on it. Forgot what I was gonna say now. Yeah, if you use your minimap very well, like I told you in the last video, then you should be able to know where the enemies are. The only way that you wouldn't be able to know is if they have a silencer or if they have Ghost on. Ninja has nothing to do with it now. They took off heartbeat sensors, so everything's good with that. Another tip that I would like to share with you guys is if you are using a frag grenade like I am, because I do not like Semtex that much anymore. If you are using a frag grenade like me, there are advantages and disadvantages to that weapon. The disadvantages to it are that it does not explode on contact, and people can actually throw it back, which I have not actually had people throw it back, which to me seems like a good thing, but others don't think it is. I'm sorry, it's just about midnight down here. What was I saying? Minimap. Yeah, always check your minimap. Yeah, the frag grenades, there is also some pros in it. You can actually cook it for a long period of time, but just don't hold on to it too long, or else you explode and die and burst on impact. Also, you can also cook it like that and just chuck it in the area. I tend to get really lucky with all my frag grenades. If you actually see more of my videos as I go along, I tend to chuck some and they just get random kills, and I don't have a hack or anything for it. It's just that's how it is. I tend to go down this area a lot because a lot of the more public players love to go into the building in the middle, so I tend to like go around and sneak from the back and stick it in the pooper, as my friend likes to say. If you follow that, then you can actually do the same. You can sneak up on them and knife several in the back. You can even sometimes camp and spawn trap them, like I do with in my games. Also, make sure you have a good set amount of kill streaks. It's like no what kill streaks you are more likely to get rather than ones which you are not likely to get. It's like right now I have Spy Plane, Napalm Strike, and I forget my third one, but only because that one's a little bit higher and I don't usually get that one as much as I get the other two. And sorry about that. So what was I saying? Yeah, I don't get those two as much as I usually do. I used to have mortars on, but mortars weren't really that effective in certain maps. So I used, I think it's attack helicopter or something like that. I used them that I can more get rather than trying to achieve through great progress. By the way, that's another thing. I don't like it when players, especially that are on my team, just sit there and think that they're gonna be able to get out of this whole situation thing. It's like right there, I was stuck by the, I forget what that's called, but it's like a gas, and I didn't have the gas mask on, so I wasn't prepared for it. Don't be like a normal player where they would actually just go around and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna be fine, I won't die, when 5 seconds later you actually do die. And also, don't be near your teammates. The kill cam is actually a very stupid one. It's right here. If those guys were actually paying attention at all to the game, then they wouldn't have died like that. I would have only got one kill, and then they would have actually had to fight for one more kill. So that's the end of the game. Hopefully I brought you guys some tips into improving your game. If you got any questions, comments, click on the box below. And happy birthday. I'll see you in my next video.